What's up, folks?
Spawn more overlords.
We're playing some decks from the regional championship, of course, last weekend. 1,800 players, biggest Magic event in a long time, and I get to qualify for it too, which is pretty insane. And this is a deck that Jacob Habel took to an 11-3-1 finish, top 16 or 24-ish, Q for the PT, and just did great, honestly. Good job, Jacob. Wrong button there. Well done, well done. But really cool take on Enigmatic Incarnation. There are a lot of Incarnation decks in the tournament. Mostly are based white, not based black. But Incarnation alongside the new Overlords, obviously very, very good. Overlord of the Hauntwoods, Overlord of the Flood Pits, all great with Beanstalk, and plays well together. This is a black-based version. So Fatal Push, Nowhere to Run, a pretty awesome new spell. It's an enchantment you can sacrifice, it's really, really cool. And it's really it. Just Beanstalk, a bunch of cool one-ofs. Definitely looks like a blast to play. We're playing Yorion, 80 cards, tons of one-ofs. Just looks really fun, and I'm excited to play it. So that's basically what's going on right now, okay? So let's get right into the games, of course. That looks awesome. Brought to you by Team JB Hobbies. Folks, the holidays are coming up, all right? And Team JB Hobbies is a little mom-pop store selling really, really awesome handmade puzzles, from little like teasers to like big time like escape rooms in a box. These things are awesome, folks. Really, really cool, amazing gifts. The kind of gift where like you're like, wow, this is really, really cool. It's not just like some stupid like gift card or whatever else, you know. Very cool, very thoughtful. Me and Nicole did with the escape room in a box. Was awesome. Check them out for your friends and family. TeamJBHobbies.com. Promo code Jim5, 5% off your order. TeamJBHobbies.com. Look who's here. And look who's gone. Thanks, Garden. Appreciate that. All right, we got Triome, Cavern of Souls, Beanstalk. We can keep this. Sounds pretty sweet. Beanstalk is so good in this deck. Just so good. Here's a Scamp. All right, opponent name's Goblin. They play a Scamp. That is somewhat unexpected, but sure. They're playing just actual goblins? Somebody cue the Mog Monday theme, right? Gab Massif with the raid. What's up, Gab? How's it going, folks? Welcome. My name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and I'm playing some awesome Pioneer decks from the RC chat. Coming at me, right? If you don't follow Gab, you're dumb. Gab's great. One of the best Magic players of all time. I've had the pleasure of testing with him for the last few years for Pro Tours and stuff, too. Gab's freaking awesome. So follow Gab, and welcome. Happy to have you. And we're just beaning over here, folks. We're going to name, what is this, Avatar? Avatar Horror? Avatar it is. Very overrated movie, you know? Play Beans and just say go. We should make some land drops here, so. Hi, Karn. How are you? Aww. We draw a Breeding Pool. Cool. So we can go, like, Breeding Pool does not give us, you can play Overlord next turn or Fatal Push. Yeah, Gab, I saw you were playing this deck and I stole it. As I was gonna play a different Enigmatic deck, but this one looks really, really cool. So, all right, so Scamp into Snoop into Fable. My opponent's coming at me with this Goblin push here. I mean, like, Overlording is pretty sweet. If we fire up Fatal Push on the, I guess the Shaman, we aren't doing much otherwise. And Overlording this turn turns on Binding next turn and draws a card. All right. Kill me. I want to die, all right? I want to die here. Here's my Overlord. Draw a card. We draw Croxa and Kunaros. I want to die. Kill me. All right? I respect the Goblin player. Put me out of my misery. High noon for Carrington. High noon does seem pretty bad, but yeah, I agree. They discard Fatal Push and land. They play Runvelt Horde Master. That's bad for us. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That puts us very close to dead. We have Binding, Push. Another Horde Master? And we draw High Dude.
Still a piece of garbage.
All right. We can guess Enigmatic for like Atraxa, but doesn't really do anything here, right? None of our Atraxa, Titan, Croxa, Overlord, Gearhulk, Sanctuary Warden. We don't have the 5 mana -2, -2. It wouldn't kill. Oh, sure, that would kill everything, but it has to be 1+. So Karn's getting into that freaking Overlord. Thanks, Karn. Getting the cards wet. We're just dead, right? Yeah. All right. Let's hear it for Goblins, right? Let's hear it for Goblins. You have 2 bindings. Maybe we can win. I don't know. So let's play a binding. Let's draw a card. We draw nowhere to run. All right. Let's binding this. Binding Horde Master. I don't have a white, so that's a problem. All right, we're just dead. All right, next game. All right, Goblin's too powerful. We can't do anything about it. Just too strong. Let's look over here. We'll bring in our 2 knockout blows and bring in a Goof at the throat. And let's cut like Lacroxa and Kunaros. Sideboard in this deck is a dream, right? Zur, nowhere to run. These high noons seem really bad. I got the high noons. Sure, let's cut all those. Leave Prox and Kunaros back in my deck. Sure, I'm in. Let's do it. On the play. Push, Glarb, Atraxa. Love it. Hand's great. Hushwood Verge here.
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
I couldn't find the button. I'm sorry. I couldn't find the freaking mute button for the sneeze. I'm sorry.
Still a piece of garbage.
His moistness himself. Blackleaf Cliffs is here. The wild card Annihilator deck. I love that. That's a good name for the deck. Here's Scarred Prospector. We draw a second Swamp. I should play this stats. You could just kill the payoff card. We got Fatal Push. Glarb next turn. They cast the Fable on turn 2. It's like kind of cool, I guess, but we just kill it. So yeah, it's funny because folks were like I was a huge proponent of banning Treasure Cruise when the bans happened, and folks have been like, well, it's a good thing they didn't ban it, right? Because the metagame's fair. Yeah, I mean, Phoenix didn't like crush the RC or anything like that, but there's tons of folks main decking Rule of Law. You know, like it's not a very good card, so like it's still affecting the metagame a lot. So I don't know, but kill that. That's good for us. We can Glarb here. We also draw Overlord of the Bale Merc. I should try and hardcast that one, I think. So we got black, blue, green. Yeah, that works for me. Forester Plains, we have that. Yep. So the Verges play very well with the Triumphs and stuff. His moistness is here.
What can men do against such reckless...
Moistness. Top card's a land. It's Glarbering time. If Overlord's on top with Glarb, can you cast for Impending? I would assume yes. Because it's a spell as mana value 4 greater. It's like Beans too, but I'm not sure. Judge? Any judges in chat? Overlord's pretty nice here. I think Baleful Strike's not being a Stork. It already is an Historic, right? There's a Scamp. Their draw, obviously not as good as last game. And then, of course, we're not, you know, we're doing a little better this game too. So, double Scamp, sure. Couple 1/1s. We draw a land. You have a land on top. I kind of want to buy Yorion and have Fatal Push up too. I mean, it requires me to shock though. Yeah, sure. Of course, a land. All right, sure. Buy Yorion, just say go. We got Glarb Surveil up too, which is kind of cool. Glarb's nice. Here's Fable, sure. And get a Goblin Shaman. That's a good target for Fatal Push. Play a land. They have Bugbear also. Feeling pretty good here, though, honestly. We're at 17. They ain't doing much. Fire up the old Glarb Surveil. Let me see, a Leyline Binding and a Verge. I'll dump both those, I think. I'm greedy. I guess I gotta put Binding on top. Elish Norn's the bomb. Alright, cool. Elish Norn will, I guess some stuff in the deck turns off, a huge butt too, so. Draw Elish Norn. See our top card is also, but. One card, Den of the Bugbear. Could have like had Binding on top and cast it off this thing for 2 mana, right? Which would have been pretty good. Maybe like isn't even a good target really though. Hidden Fable's like okay, I guess, but Elish Norn, top card is Overlord. Spawn more Overlords, folks.
Spawn more Overlords.
Ship it. Even better. And then say go. 2 good blockers in play and 17 life. Feeling pretty good here. This card, Goblin Chain Whirler and Den of the Bugbear. Opponent's just playing goblins, living their life. It's great. Love it. F's in chat for Mog Monday, right? They draw a Chain Whirler, sure. We can just cast Trax the next turn. That's true. And they can just sack their Scamps to kill my Glarb. They're not going to do that, apparently. So, Surveil again. This game's just super over, so. Surveil. There's the Binding. So you can do the Binding trick. Binding for 2, take out the Fable, and play an Elish Norn. I can also just leave it on top like this, draw a land, then play. Let's just do this. So leave it on top. We'll draw a land. We'll go Elish Norn Binding. I have everywhere too, right? I can play this. Whatever. It doesn't freaking matter. We're garbage time, folks. All right. Doesn't matter. Binding's 1. Play Binding off the top. Gonna hit the Chain Whirler and the Fable. Attack for a bunch. Win the game. Game's over. All right, come on. Everywhere. Very creepy. Got a chump block, sure. Take 1 damage. 15 life, your turn. Mommy! Mother, may I? I think Glarb is just 1. Glarb's kind of nice, honestly. Not an outlaw. Top cards, Surveil. A Lord of the Flood Pits. We're just casting Atraxa, so whatever. It matters. The Everywhere lands are $2. Buy your Everywhere lands now, folks. I guarantee you in 1 year, this is a $10 token. Just like Fable the Mirror Breaker. So, play land. Play Atraxa. Looking for a concession here. They're still playing, folks. They're still in the game. We're going to get an Enigmatic and an Overlord and Fatal Push and land. Okay. And then attack with our Overlord. Will Green Overlord be the best one in 5 years? I think so. Neb, resub, thanks so much. 9 months sub, baby. Again, not sure why they're still here, but listen, I like winning. Winning's great. Ah, yes. Another Caw-Caw phony scamp. And a Skirt Prospector. Okay. There's got to be a Nutso Commander card, too, right? So. Alright, whatever. You're dead. Can you just die, please? Not even surreal. Whatever. Just win the game. Here, Overlord. Cast an Overlord. Get back a Elish Norn. Cool. And play, sure, play Alishnorn. Play a Triumph.
Spawn more overlords.
Probably, whatever, just doesn't matter. Come on, opponent, let's go here. All right. Opponent to the Reed Duke School, never conceding, I guess. All right, we did it.
Game.
All right, so
Glasses.
let's just win again. All right. All right, we're gonna mulligan into a pretty good hand, honestly. Like, we have removal spell into Overlord. If they have a fast draw, I'll probably die, but Thoughtseize, wow. Were the Titans this good when they were released? Yes. I would say the Overlords of Titans are very similar. Just like format defining, all 5 are playable. Very, very powerful. Take a removal spell. All right, well. No one drop, you know. Here comes a Battlecry Goblin. We did not draw a removal spell, unfortunately. All right, well, we have the... I love how Overlord just curves into itself, too. You know, so... Attack for 2. And play a Fable. All right, this is the turn, folks. This is it. Titan Ministry. First Overlord. Next Overlord's hard cast, and then the next one is a Titan of Industry. So, we survived the cast Titan, I think we'll win, but that's a pretty big if. Mulligan 5, Mulligan 6, and they took my removal spell with the Thoughtseize. They discard a Horde Master? That's crazy. Play another Horde Master. Haste and Pump. I think we're dead. This is 12. Yeah, we're dead. We draw Binding. Ugh, I can't do more than one thing at once. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they didn't have a Thoughtseize, I think we were fine. We could have killed the first creature. But yeah, on the die roll with the Thoughtseize. All right. Goblins best they can pioneer, folks. You heard it here first. If we hit the Horde Master, we take... They just pump 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just dead. We're dead every way, so... yeah, all right, GG. Listen, I'm not sad to lose the Goblins, all right? Obviously, our hands are pretty bad. Their hands are pretty good, but listen, Goblins is great, so cool with me. Did I have fun? Sure. Goblins are cool. It is Mog Monday. That is true. Why not put the car in cam where Arena Pet goes? Because that's where chat is. But, I don't know. I'm going to work on the overlay and stuff, obviously, when I get some downtime after Worlds and Foundations. So, obviously, Worlds coming up, and then I get home from Worlds, and then 4 days later is the full set review of Foundations. This Bloomborough Duskmourn Foundations stretch has been, like, unbelievable. Just, like, so much stuff. That's a short period of time. But thankfully, after Foundations, I should have about a month and a half with no sets. Hopefully. We'll see. Thanks, Tortoise. Appreciate it. All right. Hands Grey Keep. Great mana. Beanstalk on 2. Enigmatic. Thoughtseize. That makes the hand worse, but we have 2 banger cards, so... And they have a second Thoughtseize, we're screwed, but... Take the beans, sure, makes sense. Foundations, so this is a full set. Limited, standard. Alright, so they're playing the Transmogrify deck. We draw it over.
Waka waka.
Alright, we draw a red Overlord. Fantastic. There isn't really a way to cast this card in this deck, except for the Everywhere lands. They buy Gigantha. Alright, that's good at least. They probably have turn 4 Transmogrify. We draw High Noon. Ugh.
Still a piece of garbage.
Also, no red mana here either. We're trouble. I got my High Noon and sacrifice to take Enigmatic. What are my 3s though? Zerg, Larb. That was stupid. I should have guessed High Noon. That was really dumb. I forgot I could sacrifice to the Enigmatic, so... They have Mogrify anyway, so... Alright, so rough hand. Obviously, mulligan to a bad hand. They had a pretty good draw. They play Atraxa. I think we can definitely overcome Atraxa, but not from a spot like this where we're so far behind on the draw with a terrible hand. So, they should have infinite gas. This is fine. Let's go to game 2. Happens. So, we're going to bring in what? We're going to bring in, what are these 4 Thoughtseizes? Amy with the raid. Thanks, Amy. What's up, folks? My name is Jim. Pro Magic player, full-time content creator. That's Karn. Say hi, Karn. Hey, Karn. He's there. And Amy's great. If you don't follow Amy, you're dumb. I'm just playing some Pioneer today. I'm playing the decks that did well at the RC. And then I'm playing Bronze Mythic. The next 2 days is rafting. And then Thursday, Friday is all standard prep for Worlds. And then I'm out of here for Worlds. So welcome. Happy to have you at the follow button first time here. And let's do this. So yeah, we're bring our Thoughtseizes in and bring in maybe the Agent. Nezahal. Larcenist. I think that the Sanctuary Warden seems kind of iffy. The Croxus seems kind of iffy. These High Noons seem terrible. Nowhere to run. Has enough targets, I think, which is fine. Skyclave, Knight, Larcenist, Zerg, Glurb. 8 reset, thanks so much. Nezahul's bad, actually. I gotta cut one more card here. Definitely a fun time sideboard with this deck. The pushes kill a decent amount of stuff, honestly. But maybe go for the throat just better. Actually, Nowhere to run seems maybe worse than push. Let's do this. So I want the enchantment for the Enigmatic. Let's try this. I don't know if this is right. With the 80 card Yorion deck, it's hard to know how to sideboard or build a deck ever, so. Alright, on the play. That's a lot of Dimir lands. This is fine. I mean, we probably want a Thoughtseize on 1 as they have their own Thoughtseizes, but Elishnorn is also good against the Atraxa too. Alright, sure, let's keep. I'm in. Hand's sketchy, but we'll make it work. Turn 1 Thoughtseize before they can Thoughtseize. And we see a hand of Duress. Hilarious. Case of a Stash Skeleton, Fable. It's gotta be Fable, right? Let's take Fable. Take Fable. And say go. They're gonna Duress me. Here we go. Ready? Here it comes. Go ahead, Duress me. Do it. Nice Duress. So, player headquarters and draw Binding. Sure. So Binding costs 2 mana now. That's kind of cool. It's good against the Transmogrifies also. Might Skyclave their Case of the Stash Skeleton. You can do that now, yeah. All right, sure. We can't target this. Sure, just hit this thing. It gives them an opportunity for another token, but obviously it stops them from being able to sacrifice it and tutor and stuff, which is fine, so. Play land. Attack for 2. Suspected Skeleton by Gigantha. Cool. Love seeing by Gigantha, you know? So, play Verge. I guess we gotta leave a Binding here. We can't risk them having a Transmogrify, so just say go. No buy on the Yorion. Could play Elishnorn. If they have kill Elishnorn, untap, play Transmogrify, that would stink, but let's see what they do here. Duress me again. So we just cast this Binding, right? Yeah, sure. Cast Binding. Hit the Skeleton. Pretty good, actually. Now I have this Binding in play, which I can blink with Yorion. Stack to Enigmatic. The Duress whiffs again. Love that. Like this to go. We draw Beanstalk. Ooh. Now I think that buying Beanstalk by Yorion's pretty sweet, rather than by Elishnorn. They're gonna play Gigantha, and I can just like Yorion my Bindings, or playing Elishnorn's pretty good. Sure. All right, land Elishnorn. Attack. They can't kill Elishnorn. we win. If they can kill it, whatever. It stinks, but here's a land. Here's Gigantha. Okay. That's it? That's all you got? Huh?
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes
Beanstalk,
long.
draw 2. And then Beanstalk, draw 2. And the Enigmatic's a little bit late, unfortunately, but sure. Alright, just say go. Enigmatic and Sack our Binding for a 7-drop. They play a Bankbuster, no problem. Draw a card, no problem. We have double triggers on ETBs, so we can get, like... I mean, Atraxa... Overlord does 8, which is kind of cool. Agent steals 2 things. Probably Agent to steal the Gigantha and the Bankbuster. I think double Atraxa is probably not necessary. Or they just, like, remove their permanents. And again, as long as this as the Ultra one's in play, they can't Atraxa us. If they do Atraxa us, I think we should win the game anyway, so... Alright, so we'll buy Yorion too, I think. So land, Enigmatic, buy Yorion. Yeah, that's the game. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. Alright, game 3. Changes? No, we're in. So I think we're more than capable of beating an Atraxa from them. But in game 1, we were just way too far behind. I think if they had Atraxa like in that game, we were going to win anyway, probably. We should go over the top of them. So we've got nowhere to run Zur, Atraxa, and 4 lands in the draw. Opponent's mulliganed. It's not great, but I'm going to keep. Like, and a Thassa Deep Dwelling. That's just not a very good card. So, duress me. This time they got me. There's nowhere to run, Karn. Door's closed. Sorry, dude. The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead. Mutavault. Bankbuster. Sure. Draw Overlord. Alright. So we can, like, Larcenish to their Transmogrify next turn. Sure. Fine with me. It's a third. Wow. Mutavault, Fountain Port, Swamp. That is a, that's a mana base right there. I'll see, sure. Yeah, I think maybe having Karn in the pet spot's a good idea. I gotta move chat somewhere. Maybe chat goes top right. I'll think about it. Put some work into the overlay once I get my downtime. After Foundations. Thoughtseize. A lot of juicy choices here. Do we need to see chat? Yeah, I'll get me chat on the screen. I don't know. What do you think? Chat on the screen is a very common thing for streamers to have, obviously. I will not let chat cover the stack, obviously. I would never do that. All right, my aesthetics are too good. They take the Overlord. We're just going to Larcenish them now? Sure. Hopefully their hand is like creature, and they can laugh at us. Orobrask's Forge. Damn. All right, so the bad news is they have Buster, though. So, like, they just have Bankbuster and might have a bunch of time to draw a bunch of cards off of it, but I'll make it work. I'll figure it out. Draw a red source. And a Thoughtseize. It's pretty good, but we're, like, pretty far from doing cool things yet, but take the Zur Eternal Schemer. Damn. We draw a Go for the Throat. All right, so obviously copying the Nimble Larce is not very good. All right, sure. We'll just play this, buy Yorion, attack for 2, say go. They can draw off their Bankbuster, and we got a lot of work to do, but all right, so draw a Bankbuster. This Buster's been really good this game. Really, very good. Uh-oh. Alright, well, this is the game we can win through Atraxa, I think, so let's do it. Kill your own land, get Atraxa. And the Atraxa reveals land, go blank, Fable, land... Wait, no. This is not the Atraxa cards. Which cards are the Atraxa cards? What are you doing to me? Well, we'll find out, I guess. What's up, Alex? What are the cool decks in Pioneer? Just had an 1,800-person tournament. With tons of Decklist. We're playing the cool ones today. Fable, Ridge, Go Blank, Push, Forge. It's pretty good. Crew attack for 4. All right. So we can kill the Atraxa, obviously. And then we have a lot of work to do. Yeah, I mean, like, sure. We got a ways to go here, but... We have our own Atraxa, we have Yorion. I guess Yorion blinking Larsis has been kind of cool. It was also showing the cards revealed from Transmogrify, so it's just awkward, so... Play a land, 7 cards in hand, Forge, Push, Go Blank, Fable. Honestly, Go Blank here would be kind of rough. Yeah, that's pretty tough. So... If we keep the Atraxa, we draw 2 lands, which is like just so much. If we keep the Yorion, we can nab a card from their hand and have a 4/5. Let me keep Yorion. Alright. Got a lot of work to do here, but we're probably a pretty big dog, but... Oh, they're gonna push. All right, I missed a treasure. I was sure it was just like a generic treasure token. Like, it looks so different and so in every different set. I haven't seen that one in a while. Now we're just dead. Yeah, we're screwed. All right. They have Forge and Fable and 3 cards left. Buster's live. Like, hit the Buster and then blink next turn. Yeah. Yeah, kind of a tough game. Definitely a tough game now. Here's a Forge. And another Bank Buster. Yikes. Why not Yorion for a 3-turn clock? It might have been better, honestly. Alright, so to win this game, we need to draw very hot, not a land, that's for sure. We're just dead. They should have Mutavault and Bank Buster too, so. Yeah. We're definitely capable of grinding through an Atraxa, but not the hand we had this game. No beans. They got our Overlord Thoughtseize. Yeah. Obnixilis, sure. This is kind of a weird play, right? Why not just Obnixilis the Forge token after I obviously don't block? Seems weird, but they also whatever. I guess we're just like garbage time, right? Doesn't matter what they do. Very, very sloppy sequence there from our opponent, but probably still can't win, so it's fine. You just like sacrifice that token. Pretty good value. We draw another land. All right, you got me. All right, GG. That's tough. Definitely tough. Okay. Beans. Yes. Mana awkward. Don't care. We got beans. They're playing Gigantha. Sure. Kumano. All right. So you have the. Is Prowess play Kumano? Maybe not. Honestly. All right. Gloomlake Verge requires a island or a swamp to tap for black. Don't have that yet. We do have our beans. Here comes Swift Spear. Honestly, a nasty aggro draw on the play might be rough for us, so. Oh my god, yeah. Alright, well. Shouldn't have lost that die roll, I guess. Draw Fatal Push, can't cast that either. That's tough. Alright, well, we're probably dead here. Ancestral Anger. Give in to your anger. Take your weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred. Your journey towards the dark side will be complete. No! All right, nice little turn 3 kill on the play there. That's kind of cool, right? That was a fun game. Let's bring in our Goo for the Throat and our knockout blows. And cut the uncastable Overlord. And maybe the High Noon's like... Seems bad against them, but... Cut the Overlord of the Flood Pits. Alright, on the play. I mean, hand's great. Keep. We got beans and good mana this time. Removal spell. Alright, old Swifty coming on down. Do I want to kill Swifty, or do I want to play Beanstalk? I'm just going to kill this, I think. I guess I don't have protection spells. I should have waited, probably. They probably don't play into the kill spell, but... Here's a Hardfire Hero. And Ancestral Anger. No haste. The beans. Alright, so beans me. Draw beans. Alright, well... We need some spells here. Some non-bean spells. But we are at 19. We're not dead on turn 3 this time, which is cool. I guess not dead yet, right? If they should go land, Monstrous Rage, Fling, we're just dead on turn 3 again. I would take that, honestly. I would take that in a heartbeat. That's some solid complaint equity. Alright, looks like they don't got it. So, take a hit. And play a Thoughtseize. My hand's kind of bad anyway, so... Not dead after all. That's the name of the movie. We draw a Leyline Binding. Ooh. What a draw. Let's cast this and draw a card. Even Exiles, too. Draw a card. And now you have a High Noon. How good is... I think this card's just terrible, but... I could be wrong. We'll cast it. There you go. High Noon. One spell a turn for each player. Rule of Law. Alright. They play Kamano. We draw Zur. Alright, well that was a really good draw. We draw Zur, Eternal Schemer, and now we can animate our Binding, get it for 6 lifelink damage. Alright, sure. Oh, I tapped the lands. Well, they got auto-tappered. We had 2 white, but it spent one of the white on this. Could use the Triome. Right, well, that's on me. I should have checked. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. That's fine.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
Here's Slickshot Show Off. You're fine. We draw another copy of High Noon. Great. Let's activate this on Binding. Attack for 6 lifelink. And we'll just buy Yorion and play a land. $19 life, 1 spell a turn. Probably can't kill us here, right? Zer's cool. It's fun to see a card that was like, it's been legal now for like 2 years, like showing up now randomly. It's cool. Would recommend buying a DSK pre-release kit in Poland. I am not the person to ask. I have no idea. Local game store, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Game 3 on the draw. We have a push. Probably a keep by itself, honestly, just having the first removal spell. It'd be a lot better if it's half for black and then had the blue thing. What do we think? Are they going to print all 20 Verges? Hardfire Hero. If I shock and kill this, it's pretty bad. But if they just pump it like once or twice, it's not more damage, so... 5 stabs, there you go. Upkeep Titan Strength. I mean, a land that tap for black and then tap for blue if you control an island or a swamp would be a very, very different land than this. So... And Thoughtseize. Ugh. No, we're dead. All right, well, that's probably that. Draw another land. They turn 3 us. Ember Heart Challenger, sure. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be like this? Play a 1/4. Oh my god. Well, they have an all creature draw. We like might be able to win. Probably not though. Just draw a bunch of lands. Come on.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we lose. That wasn't a very fun match. All right, you got me. All right. Well, we go 0-3 with this deck. It's obviously a somewhat volatile deck. You know, Yorion, 80 cards, always singletons and stuff, but I don't know. Grand kind of bad too. All right. Well, we won a nice little run to play this deck. High Noon just seems like super sketchy to me. I don't know. Feels like a sideboard card than a main deck card. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. We ran pretty bad. Some of the uncastable targets, like Overlord, seem pretty iffy, like Kroxa and Kuneros or whatever. Wouldn't mind a little more early interaction. Obviously, small sample size, you know, who knows. But deck seems super fun, super cool. I don't know. What are you going to do? Deck's cool. So, more of the land stream. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be right back.